So welcome back to Rock Solid Motorsports. Today we're going to do test drive, walk around inspection, startup, and show you lights working on this really attractive 1947 Ford pickup truck. This truck comes to us, it's very factory, original style truck, other than later model American racing wheels and exhaust. But the truck is still powered by what could be its original 239 Flathead V8. It is dated period correct, so it's the right year. So, and backed by a 3-speed manual transmission. Very solid truck, very nice driver quality truck. So, with that being said, we're going to grab the other camera. We're going to go for a test drive. No seatbelts.
Nope.
So, that Flathead V8, it fires off so easily.
It does.
It starts, it's
like almost 1 or 2 revolutions and it lights right off.
Now, we have had an issue when the truck gets warm. I don't know if the starter's starting to wear out, the windings. When it's warm, it turns over slow. I think the starter's pulling a little bit too much amperage, but that Flathead V8 runs so well.
It does.
The transmission feels good and tight. The clutch feels good.
It goes through all its gears like it should.
Yeah. It's a great running little truck. And it is correct date for this year truck.
Yeah. Correct 239 Flathead V8.
Yeah. Like we said in the intro, it is a driver quality truck. So it has its minor flaws here and there, but overall the truck is extremely solid.
It is.
The floors, the frame.
I have a couple patches and a couple of the fenders and on the steps. Yeah. But none of them are visible from, well, I mean the steps you can see from the exterior, but the fenders were all done nice and welded. You can't see them from the exterior. And actually the paint overall in the truck shines pretty well.
Yeah, it's actually, it's a pretty decent paint job. I put it at least a 7.
Yeah. We do have some age cracking here and there and a couple of small spots, but nothing major. The cream paint on the front is showing some wear.
Yeah.
And you'll see that in the walk around, you can get into that a little later, but overall, I mean, this is a very solid example of this 47 Ford. It's very factory drivetrain. So, I mean, if you're looking to do a lot of highway driving, you might want to think about changing the rear end at the least.
Yeah, there's a little play in the steering, you can, but it's the straight axle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very original factory mechanical truck, except for the exhaust. It's got a dual exhaust.
True jewels of blast balls.
Yeah, so the truck sounds awesome.
It does. It sounds tough.
Yeah. Yeah, the speedometer is actually pretty accurate. Within a couple miles, we tested it at 45. It was only about 2 miles per hour off.
It was.
The oil pressure gauge works, fuel gauge, temperature gauge. Your charging gauge can be a little funny at times. It doesn't always read very accurate, but it does seem to function.
And right now we're cruising down the road about 50 miles an hour. And actually you do have a little bit of wind noise. My guess is coming from the doors of
mean,
but not bad.
No, it's not bad for you know, very factory-esque 1947 Ford pickup truck. But no, it doesn't have a lot of like noises. I mean, like creaks and moans and stuff. It's pretty solid. So, it's like we're in a roundabout. Looks like there was a
small accident,
fender bender there. So, but
yeah.
You know, going around the roundabout, the truck
handles like it should.
Yeah. So open up that little
2-barrel flatty
Y block. 50 miles per hour, 55 miles per hour, just about up to 60. That's probably about all this truck really wants to do with that factory rear end.
Yeah, comfortably.
Yeah, I mean
it winds out pretty good once you get up to about 55.
Yeah. So 45, 50 is a pretty comfortable speed for the truck mechanically. It'll do more than that, but it really needs a different rear end. It's got some highway speeds on a consistent basis.
But it's all up to what you want to do with it. If you're looking for just a nice putt around truck, around town, I mean, it's a great driving truck for a factory truck.
Oh, I enjoy driving these factory trucks, and you know, the 47 Fords you don't see very often. No. You don't see this body style very often.
And before this truck, I didn't realize this truck predates the F series. I mean,
yeah,
which is, I mean, Ford's best-selling pickup line. I mean, before that, I think it's kind of awesome. I mean, most times you see Ford F1 or there's just a Ford pickup.
Yeah, the F1s came out in 48.
Yeah.
So 1 year off from the F1s, but yeah, I mean, I just really enjoy driving this truck. It's just a nice, solid truck.
To give thumbs up, people like seeing it just because it's unusual.
Oh yeah.
It's have a unique styling to them. You kind of see where they were starting to transition into the F1s, but yeah, they're a neat truck. This truck is just an absolute sweetheart. Love the 47 pickup. Like you saw earlier, it fires up so easy.
It does.
And I mean, for a 6-volt system, it is. I mean, it's one of those trucks that you can't help but kind of fall in love with.
It's just a sweetheart of a truck.
It is.
You know, I mean, it isn't, you know, a driver, but it's a nice. I mean, it's something that you can take to a local cruise in or car show.
Absolutely.
And still be pretty proud of it. I mean, it's a very attractive truck.
Yeah, and everything that should work does work.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a whole lot. I mean, it's 47. You don't have a whole lot of creature comforts, but yeah. I mean, all your lights work like they should. Your gauges work like they should. It's turnkey. Drive down. I mean, what can you ask for from
right.
this vintage and pickup truck?
So, I mean, if you're in the market for, you know, a nice, solid classic that you can drive, enjoy, and, you know, not worry about parking it at the grocery store or go out to eat, you know, go to the local cruise in, this truck, and the truck market is so strong. It is. You know, I mean, this is the type of truck you just turnkey, enjoy the truck, or it's ready to go to the next level if you want to take it to the next level. Right. Do some upgrades as you enjoy the truck. So if you're in the market, stick around for the walk around inspection portion of the video. And of course we'll show you some lights working too. All the lights on this truck work.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Definitely stick around.
Now that we're done with the test drive, we're going to do a walk around inspection, start up, and show you lights working on this really solid 1947 Ford pickup truck. So it is just a really nice, solid driver quality truck. So it's going to have some stone chips and small nicks here and there, but we're going to go around and show you the major things on the truck. If there are any major, yeah, there's not really any major things wrong with this truck, but I mean, there are a couple scratches and stuff here and there, but so starting with the windshield on the driver's side, your windshield gasket has got some age. There's a little bit of cracking in the rubber. It still functions. There's a little bit of delaminating starting on the edge, and I think we've got
There's a chip.
Yeah, a little chip right here. but very clear. You know, it still functions very well. Your driver's side of the hood is very clean and straight. And the paint overall is in good condition. It shines nicely. There might be just a small amount of orange peel here and there, but not bad. And the cream paint is in good condition. So coming down to your fender, and I'm gonna get some dirt on it. But really, not a whole lot to mention on the driver's side front fender. The American racing wheels are in very good condition. They might have just a little bit slight age here and there, but overall they're in very good condition, wrapped in BF Goodrich radial TAs. Come around the front of the truck, and all of your cream paint on the headlights, your turn signals, and your grille all has some age to it, but everything's intact and actually pretty straight.
Yeah.
I mean, your grille's nice and straight. Your headlight surrounds and your turn signal surrounds are nice and straight. On your hood, you got some paint loss on the lower portion of the hood. It's more than a hood ornament. It's molding. Yeah. Your front bumper, you know, there's some stone chips, a little bit of age, but very solid, not rusty, straight, nice and straight. Yeah. So yeah, Tyler's showing you the grill.
A little paint loss on that one there.
I'm looking to see, but they're pretty straight.
And actually, the green doesn't have too many stone chips in it at all.
No, that's all in pretty good shape. Your passenger side of the hood is nice and straight like the driver's side. No dents or dings, really no real chips or age to speak of. The paint's still in pretty good shape. Your passenger side front fender, we do have a light scratch here. I think, yeah, I can feel it. Going over the rest of the fender, nice and straight. Picked up some dirt, that's all dirt. But, I mean, and the age that's on these wheels is very slight. I mean, they still show very well. So your passenger side of the windshield, just like the driver's side, I think we got a chip up here, and there's some delaminating on that edge, and some light delaminating on this edge as well. Your antenna's intact. So coming into the driver's door, the glass is in excellent condition. The door itself is in very good condition. No dents, and really no chips, or we got a little bit of age in the paint around the hinges. But and your steps, both steps have got a little bit of patching in them, but they're both very solid. Coming into the interior is in very good condition. It's very factory-esque. Both the levers on this side, the window crank and the door lever, both are in very good condition. The paint's in good condition.
The door jamb paint is in very good condition. You just see how clean the door jambs are. Just how well this truck's been cared for. Get your rubber mat is in very good condition. Peel it out. Setting metal on the floors. No real rust to speak of. Your dash paint's in very good condition. Same with up above the windshield, and your headliner is in very good condition as well as the vinyl bench seat. There is a little bit of discoloration in a few spots. Probably some light stains, but Overall, the vinyl's in very good condition. There's plenty of padding in the seat.
So coming back outside, we do have, there are a couple small chips on the edge of the door there, and on the door handle has been painted cream. There's a little bit of paint loss on it. Come around the back of the cab is in very good condition. There are some slight dings in the back of the cab. Rear glass is in excellent condition.
As well back here. Show you the roof. That can probably be buffed out. There's this like little scuff there. You do have some age cracking in the paint on the roof, just mainly contained to this area here. But the rest of the roof is pretty clean and straight. You do have a little bit of a drip right there.
Back outside of the bed, your bed sides are very solid, very straight. This passenger side rear fender is in very good condition. There is some paint cracking right here. There's a couple little cracks down by that bolt there. No dents to speak of. There's a couple little cracks in the paint down here. But, you know, for a driver quality truck, it's pretty straight. So your chain, both your chains are intact. Your tailgate, there's a little crack on top of the tailgate in the paint there. Rear bumpers in good condition, maybe a little dented through the middle here. It's a little cool today, so that rubber
Not very pliable.
Put your tailgate. See the bottom of the tailgate's very solid. Your wood is in good condition. There's some clear coat loss, but overall in very good condition. It's straight. It's not warped. Your tailgate functions properly. Of course, there's some paint loss at the chains, but overall, you do have some denting on the bottom of the tailgate. Come around to the driver's side, bed side is in good condition. You do have some cracks in the paint down low. There's a light scratch there, a couple little scratches there. It's dirt, but on your bed side, on this side, it's very solid, but there is a little bit of waviness here, but I think it's all metal. I think it was just kind of dented up and they straightened it out. You can tell that there was some rust in these portions too that they did not Bondo over, just painted over. And then again, on this side of the steps, you can see Tyler's pointing out that it has been patched as well, like the passenger side. We have a small crack in the paint down here, wired down here a little bit on that hinge. But the driver's door is in very good condition. No dents to speak of. We got a little bit of paint loss on that handle again. But the driver's side glass is in excellent condition, just like the passenger side. And inside the truck, on the driver's side, you'll see a very comparable driver's side to the passenger side.
You have some scuffs from getting in and out of the truck and the painted portion of the door, but overall your window crank, your door handle are both in very good condition. door jamb is just as clean as the passenger side. Again, your floor pan is very clean on the driver's side. The driver's side of the bench seat's in very good condition. Do have some cracking in the steering wheel in a few places, but not bad, and a little bit of age to the gauge cluster. There's a little drip right there in the paint.
So underneath the hood, you'll see a very factory-esque engine compartment, and for the most part, it's unmolested. The wiring's not all hacked up. It's a nice, tidy engine compartment. You see it's a correct date, coded 239 Flathead V8. It's got the right stud pattern for the year and the water inlets onto the heads. Of course, they didn't do any pin stamping, at least this era Ford, so we can't guarantee that it's the original motor, but it very well could be. Nicely added aluminum radiator, which helps with our cooling. So I'll go ahead and fire this truck up, and we'll show you some lights with it.
It's worth noting the truck is still 6-volt on the generator. Fires up very easily. This is not full. I'm not a little short with me. Wipers do work. And there's your headlights. Driver side turn signal. Passenger side turn signal. Good sounding little V8. And the running lights. The brake lights go forward. Driver side turn signal. Passenger side turn signal. So all your lights work as they should.
So if you're in the market for just a really nice, solid, knock-around, driver quality pickup truck, you definitely want to take a look at this 47 Ford. Don't want to miss out on this truck. Great little truck. Rock Solid Motorsports.